What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another
My name is Jeff.
reaction. Let's go ahead and just say it. This is a brand new one from Linkin Park. They had a new singer. A few of you on my Discord, Simon, Amanda, and Alex, actually, you asked if I'd you just texted me. You asked if I had seen the new singer of Linkin Park. I'll admit, I saw a brief clip on my Instagram a few days ago, so I've got a hint of what she sounds like. I got a hint of what they're doing. I'm gonna actually check out a different song, so we'll see. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a creature of habit. Like, I'm just gonna come in here straightforward and just tell you I don't really like change, so I don't like the idea that they got a new singer. I've heard her voice before in another reaction that Alex told me to check out. She's a good singer. I have no doubt that, you know, she'd make some people happy. I'm just not exactly sure that it'd be the best move for Linkin Park themselves, but I can't say much without checking the song out, so I don't want to waste too much time. Let's get right into it, but first let me just say my usual, I hope you guys are having a good day, and if not, I hope I could bring some sort of positive light to your day. Whatever's going on for you guys, whatever it may be, just remember that you are not alone and you are never alone. You're a warrior, you're a soldier, stay strong, I believe in you, and if you need it, the comments are there for you to vent, or you can DM me personally on my socials. But you got this, I promise. Bro fist. High five. You got this, guys. I know it's easier said than done, but you do got this. Try and stay with me. Without further ado, let's go.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Not bad so far, not bad.
Going around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose. 'Cause there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to, I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. I only
Okay, let's get a pause in. I didn't realize the song was gonna go by that fast. Sorry. So I guess you probably pause now. I actually didn't even see how far we were into the song, so I'm only gonna get one pause in, and that's my bad. I will say, I love the music, I love the rhythm, like, my usual inner, like, air drummer wants to come out. Like, I want an air drum, but something just doesn't feel right. I love the drums, but I'm just like, wait, hold on. I love Mike's voice. I love his beginning, like his intro to the song. I definitely have no idea what the music video is exactly about. I'm largely, I mean, it's not bizarre by any means. It's not like some weird stuff is happening. Like, I've seen some pretty out there bizarre music videos, especially music videos that make you feel like you're high and stuff. This isn't exactly out there per se, but I can't exactly follow along with it either. I'm definitely confused on what exactly is happening. I couldn't even tell you exactly what I just watched. I watched a dude carrying an Amazon package to a building. Mike was painting in an apartment, and then they were at a bar kind of drinking, and then I saw what appeared to be some figure that was already in, I don't know if that was my laptop glitching out or if that was actually in the music video, but this embodiment of like a painting, but it was moving or something. I want to say that was my laptop glitching out, unless that actually is in the music video. I haven't, and now it's the new girl just singing in an alleyway. I have no idea exactly what this music video is about. I see the song as Emptiness Machine. I can only assume that's just talking about people being depressed, like you just feel empty. You're basically a machine at this point. You're kind of just operating on autopilot. Like you recognize the things that are going on around you. You're aware, you're functioning, so to speak, but you're not exactly, you, if that makes any sense. It's anxiety and depression. You don't totally feel like you're there. You can feel things, you know what's going on, but you don't feel like yourself at all, like the Emptiness Machine. Like I definitely get that. No, she's definitely a good singer. Like I said before, she's definitely good. I want to sit here and say one way or the other, but I definitely can't yet. The song's definitely not over yet, so we'll definitely finish it out first before I try to finish anything. I don't think I'll have too much though. I might even have to do another one here, like for next week or something. I like the music, I like the message, and I like her voice, but this doesn't feel like Linkin Park right now. I'll tell you what, this feels like a giant, like right before I did the pause, I was gonna say, this doesn't feel like Linkin Park. This feels like a collaboration. Like Mike in the band are collaborating with something. I know she's actually the new singer of the band, but this feels like a collaboration, 100%. For the record, I won't hate on her. I may get some hate for this one, I'm not gonna lie. This may be a little controversial. I know the whole entire fan base is split right now. Like, let's call a spade a spade. The entire fan base is split. You're gonna have the people that are like, dude, they gotta move on somehow. Let them have a new singer, and it's better that it's a female, so it's not a dude replacing Chester. You can't replace Chester. This is the next best option. But then you have the people that just don't want a new singer at all, like period. That's kind of where I'm at. Not that she's a bad person. I don't think she's a bad person whatsoever. She's definitely a good talent. And I don't judge the band. I don't know if this was the right move per se. That's just what I'm gonna say. I want to sugarcoat it and kind of make both sides happy, but there really is no way to put that. I'm not hating on this. I'm just not sure it's the best move. That's all I'm trying to say. This doesn't feel like Linkin Park. This feels like a collaboration after Chester passed. Yeah. But I will keep going. I like the message and I like the music. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's definitely part of it, yeah. Okay, wow, that's crazy how they did those up back. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty sweet. I don't like that. Ooh. Interesting cliffhanger there. The music just stops as the world is still turning and it went dark. Creepy. I like it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And I'm not even going to try to sugarcoat it for either side. I don't know. Again, I don't want to keep repeating myself on an endless cycle. She's a good singer. I liked her doing Weatherman by Dead Sarah. That's the only song I really heard by her. I do genuinely think she's a good person and she's got incredible talent. I like her. And I still like the band. The song actually has a good meaning and a good rhythm. I like both their voices, but I'm just not quite sure that, like, I kind of like the song. Like it does have a good rhythm and a good meaning, and I like both of their voices. Like I like it, but I feel guilty for liking it because it's not Chester, you know. Like it just, I can't quite say that that's Linkin Park now. Like that's what they're doing. That's Linkin Park because my brain says Linkin Park is Chester. I understand that Mike technically made, like I don't know the entire history on Linkin Park, but I was recently informed that Mike Chester was actually the last piece to go to the band, but I think a lot of people understand, even the band themselves, that Chester basically became the face of the band. Like even without them trying to make it that way, like not to say that you couldn't give credit to the rest of the band 100%, but like I grew up as you hear Linkin Park, you think Chester. Like obviously Linkin Park is a band, but like you hear Chester's voice and everything, you know, like that's just what your brain goes to. I'm gonna look up the lyrics in the description here. I think I saw that. Yep. Let's look at the lyrics here. Your blades are sharpened with a precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. Let you cut me open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for you, who you wanted me to be. Gave up who I am for who you want to be. Yeah. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. Going around like a revolver. It's been decided how we lose. Because there's a fire under the altar. I keep on lying to. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. And then the chorus again. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of something. And then the chorus again. Definitely screams the usual, you know, you want to fit in. You're just trying to fit in. I only want to be part of. And maybe to some extent following the peer pressure, like already pulling me in. Flashing a point of view, I know you're waiting in the distance just like you always do. You know, just peer pressures of society. You try your best to fit in with that crowd, with this crowd, blah blah blah. You're just trying too hard to fit in and be what other people think you should be when you're not actually happy yourself. You're the outcast of society, basically. I mean, funny thing is, outcasts are growing now. You know, it's becoming more and more of a thing to genuinely be a nerd, be weird, be yourself. Instead of going with society, going with, you know, the rough and tough people. Just the norm of. I mean, I try to be tough myself. You know, there's this stigma. You know, men can't cry. You know, men are supposed to be tough. Blah blah blah. It is a stigma. It's kind of tradition, you know, men really are supposed to be there for women and all that stuff in relationships and stuff. Like, we're supposed to be tough, we're supposed to help each other out and whatnot. I'm not making any sense right now. I know what I'm trying to say. I'm personally a little on the old-fashioned side. I want to try to, you know, kind of be there for my girl. I want to be there for my family. I want to kind of still be that family man kind of person, but at the same time, I still deal with anxiety. I love nerdy stuff like Marvel and Harry Potter and stuff like that. Like, I'm into, like, I don't exactly fit the mold of the old traditional guy. Never mind the banners in my background there, like, that is me too. But I'm kind of a little bit of a mix of modern and old-fashioned, but I definitely more fit old-fashioned. Like, I don't like a lot of the new stuff. Some of it, but not all of it. But suffice it to say, it's 2024 and being different is a thing. I don't think it might be too different. I wouldn't go too far with the left ideology, so to speak. But yeah, I do like the idea of being, like, anxiety is a thing, and, you know, obviously being old-fashioned isn't, you know, the thing right now. I am horrible at explaining things, mother of God. I'm just gonna stop right there. I feel like a lot of you know what I'm trying to say, but I personally just can't fully convey it all the way, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm probably gonna even be irritated with myself in editing, like, what was I trying to talk about? I know what I'm trying to say, but it's just not getting there, as usual. But no, like, outcasts are a thing right now. Like, let's just say that outcasts are a thing. I mean, there's still like a new norm that's being pushed like somehow there's still outcasts out there. Like even though society has kind of changed and allowed people with anxiety to actually speak their minds more, people with anxiety and depression, and you know that men can't cry, but yet obviously people know that there's a crisis for mental health and men suffer greatly right now, whether women want to admit it or not. Like there is still outcasts out there, and you need to let the outcasts speak their mind. Like this song is for the outcast, plain and simple. Is there a meaning at all? Linkin Park's The Emptiness Machine reveals how work's promises of fulfillment often leave us feeling empty. We often abandon our true selves for who we think our employers want us to be. The hopes and promises of external rewards are rarely enough to bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Dang, that's huge too. So forget about being an outcast. This song is actually about busting your butt for, say, example, retail. Like you could work at Dollar General or Target or Walmart or any retailer out there. I won't say exactly which ones that I've worked for, so to speak, but I have been out there. I've worked retail. I know what it's like, and you literally can bust your butt. Like you can be essentially a slave to them, and they just don't give you anything back. We often abandon our true selves for who we think our employers want us to be. Some people, I mean, I still know people right now that are willing to kill themselves just to impress or make the higher ups in corporate happy, and it's never gonna happen. That's the worst part. They want you to slave for them, but yet at the same time, nothing you ever do will make them happy. They like to see people just slave over and over and over. Granted, there are the people that they do kind of end up let go up the chain, but even then, as those people are going up the chain, they're still not happy with them. Like, yeah, you made certain criteria to do this, but you still need to work on this. There is no, like, whether you stay at the bottom of the chain or you work your way up, you will never fully make those people happy. You're always going to be miserable. Like that kind of work, that kind of career, you're always going to be miserable. Unless you actually want that, maybe you will be happy to some extent, but there's a certain amount of slavery to that job. I don't think you can truly name one person that you know that works retail that's truly happy. They might actually be happy working with a couple of people that are in their environment, you know, that they actually work with. They might have a couple of customers that they like, but that career itself, that job line, like there's a bigger head above you that's, you know, always finding another way to knock you back down. It's just hard to actually keep them happy because they're always looking for ways to add on to the workload. For reasons I genuinely don't understand. I don't know the analytics. I don't know the this and that, the behind the scenes works. I just know it's corporate and they like money, and for whatever reason they just like to see people unhappy. Now granted, some people will just work themselves to death. Like that's just how they are. They're not happy unless they're working. Even if the job itself is genuinely miserable to them, they'll still stick it out because they want to work, you know, and and obviously everybody is trying hard in this economy to make ends meet. Inflation is horrible and it's hard. It's just about, everybody's living check to check, if that. You know, regardless of which side you're on for that, like corporate is difficult to work with. Like, it's just hard to please them. Like me personally, when I worked, I loved my coworkers. Like I really did. Like my last job that I worked, I loved my coworkers, and that's something I've never ever had. I'm 30 years old. I've worked a few jobs. I've never had where I actually loved my coworkers, and I did. I loved my coworkers. I actually genuinely enjoyed a few of my customers, few of my regulars. I enjoyed them actually. It was awesome. But the company itself is just. I'm gonna shut up. There's nothing. That's actually pretty clever to talk about that. Let me just say before I get off here, actually, because I really don't have anything else. I did actually see a clip of them doing the song Numb on Instagram. Bro, please don't touch the older songs. Please. For those of us who truly love Chester as much as we do, I mean, there's always gonna be people that say, we can move on, you know, she's got a good voice. I would not touch the older songs. I just wouldn't. I love you guys. I do. I love you. I just wouldn't touch too much of what Chester. I'm done. I can't with anything else. I'm not hating by any means. I will say that I don't have a heart to actually hate somebody I know the band loves making music still, and obviously it's very nice of them to invite that girl. I don't know her name, but it's very nice of them to invite her to join the band. I know they want to move on and keep making music. I maybe would have just tried to move on in a different way. You know, maybe make a new band or something. I don't know. I don't know that I would have done that, so to speak. You guys in the comments let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, remember,
My name is Jeff.
Pef Junkies Unite. And I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Love, peace, and chicken grease. You guys have a fantastic day and a fantastic night.